that they've been sitting on for years, right? Yeah. So they get to take some of the little riffs and the little bits and bobs of songs that they had in the back of their head, and they get to refine them down on the company dollar.
Without the fan base needing to be hurt by it.
Exactly.
Or, it's almost like a carte blanche when you don't, you're not going to get hurt by this.
Yeah. So, and then sometimes by the third or fourth album, these albums have to be written on the back of a bus on an acoustic guitar.
Again, so
you're losing quality every time. Well, with the first album, we talked about this with that 30 Seconds to Mars song. They could have bits and pieces of songs floating around their heads since they were 15, 16. Yeah. So they've had guts of fucking a lifetime to get these songs together for the debut album. Second album might have a little bit of that magic left off from the first one. But the third, like I said, lads rocking around in the back of a Ford Transit trying to fucking write a song. While the record label are pimping them like $5 hours.
And like a lot of times, like the tour's over, right? No, we're doing Japan.
Yeah, exactly. So you're home for the day, brush your teeth, let's fucking go. So I think that there's a sweet spot between a lot of these, like you said, like Tin Machine's second album. I don't know what the time difference is.
It's a couple of years.
Exactly. There's an issue. Yeah. Because it's gone then.
Yeah.
And it's already in the back of your head.
And it's also when Bowie was probably just keeping stuff for when he was back to Bowie again.
Yeah, of course. He's still, the second album, if the first album done well and it is a side project, then he's not really going to feel the pressure to make the second album. He proved himself to do it that way. So he's probably just a little bit of lip service for the rest of the lads in the band so they can make a few quid.
Yeah.
You know? Right, I've got 3 months off. We can do 2 months in North America. And then I'll just go back and I'll record my new album with fucking Butch Vig or whatever the fuck I'm gonna do. Yeah. You know? So it's a hard one to call, but I think that there's a science to these things, and there's these side projects either fall into the category of stuff that's amazing that doesn't fit into their band and stuff that the band told them to fuck off with.
Yeah, exactly. There's an element of both of those things, I think, in it.
Right, we'll leave that.
Thanks again for listening. Yeah. We are very appreciative of all the comments and stuff like that. There's been a real good response to this as well, so thank you for all the... We're up on iTunes as of today as well, so that means we're on Google Podcast, Apple Podcast. Well, iTunes doesn't exist anymore, but you get me. Yeah. Apple Podcast app, Google Podcast app, Popcast and Popcast on. And then we're on Spotify, obviously, and the playlists are on Spotify. So whichever way you get your podcasts, your podpods. We shall be there. And we'll talk to you again next week. Thank you very much. Good night.